Hello everybody, welcome to Yoga for Self-Love with Kim. This will be a short, slow flow practice today. Bring yourself to your mat. You may want a couple of yoga blocks, so grab them and just have them handy in case you might want them. Bring yourself to the back of your mat and we'll start in Sukhasana, easy seat with shins crossed. And just take a moment to settle in. Root your sitting bones down towards the earth, your pubic bone down towards the earth. Wiggle the sides of the body along. Imagine some spaciousness through your vertebrae and reach the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. And if you like, you can close your eyes here just for a moment or find a soft gaze. Bring palms together at your heart. And call all of your energy back in. And take a moment to check in with yourself and notice how you feel. Allow yourself to be present in this moment. Taking this time for you, for your practice. I invite you to bring in the intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, compassionate with yourself while you move through this practice. And then you can release your hands down. And then take the soles of your feet together, knees out wide, coming into a Baddha Konasana or cobbler's pose. Reach fingers around behind you under your shoulders. Sit up nice and tall. And then let's take hands under the thighs and send your legs out wide. Coming into Upavishta Konasana. Fingers under shoulders again. Press down through the heels. Reach the toes and the knees up. And then let's take the right foot to meet that left inner thigh. Keeping that left leg extended. And then we'll switch, draw the left foot in, extend the right leg out. And then bring your feet back together, soles of the feet, knees wide, coming back through Baddha Konasana. And then cross your shins. Bring your hands forward and step your feet back. Now take your knees wide and your big toes towards each other behind you and send your bum back towards your heels for child's pose. And you can give yourself a little rock, hips a little rock from side to side if you like, or you can find some stillness here. Release your forehead down to rest on your mat or on your arms. You can make a pillow. Stacking the hands or the forearms. And then bring the hands forward. Bring yourself up into a table. You can bring the knees in. And then extend the right leg back behind you, hip level-ish. And then we'll sweep the right leg out to the right side, keeping your pelvis as stable as possible. And reach that right foot out to the side, hip level. Send the right leg back, and then release that knee down to the mat. Send your left leg back behind you, hip level-ish. And then sweep the left foot, left leg out to the side. And then send that left leg back behind you. Drop that left knee to the mat. Again, send the right leg back. And then we'll sweep the right leg out to the side. Maybe the hips pull back a little bit as you do that. And then send the right leg back behind you. And then bring the ball of the right foot over towards the left side. So the foot will likely come off of the mat. Press into your hands. Look over towards that right foot, finding some space through the right side of the body, a little crunch through the left side, and then bring yourself back into your table. Send the left leg back and then sweep that leg out to the left side. And then send the leg back behind you. Bring that left foot over and around off of the right side of your mat. Press into your hands. Peek over towards that left foot. And then bring that left leg back in. Root down into your finger pads. Tuck your toes under. Press your hips up and back into a downward dog. You can start with a big or little bend in your knees and then begin to find some movement here, whatever feels good for you. You can take some little pulses here, bending knees, straightening legs. Or you can pedal out the legs, or just bend the knees, straighten the legs, take it a little bit slower. And then crouch yourself down into tiger dog. Bring the belly back to your thighs. Send your hips up and send the right leg up also for a three-legged dog. And then bend that right knee, roll it up to the ceiling, roll that knee around in a few little circles. And then release right foot down to the mat, crouch yourself down, send the left leg up for a three-legged dog, and then bend that left knee, roll it up to the ceiling, roll that knee around, few little circles. Re-extend the leg, release that foot down to the mat, crouch yourself down, let's send the right leg up and back for a three-legged dog. And then let's bend the right knee, this time draw it underneath your body, bring yourself forward into a plank and draw that right knee over towards that left arm. And then send that right leg up and back. We'll bend the right knee, shift it forward, bring your right knee to the outside of the right arm. Send the right leg up and back, and then we'll bend the right knee. This time draw it in towards center of the chest as you shift forward, core plank. Send the right leg up and back. Three-legged dog, release the foot down. Same thing other side, crouch down, send the left leg up. Three-legged dog. We'll bend that left knee, shift forward, bring that left knee over towards the right arm. Send the leg up and back. We'll shift it forward, bring the left knee over towards the left arm. Send that left leg up and back. Shift it forward, knee to center of chest, core plank. Send that leg up and back and release that foot down to the mat. Walk yourself up to the top of your mat. Lift your belly up off of your thighs. Fold yourself in, forward fold. You can drop the hands down to the mat or grab a hold of elbows. Shake, nod your head. Rock hips, sway arms. And let's bring it to center, hands to the hips. Press into your feet, lift your heart, come all the way up. Sweep arms up overhead, palms together, and then hands come back down to chest. Reach your arms up. Fold yourself in. And then plant your hands down on the mat and step yourself back into a plank. Lower your knees down to the mat. Lower pubic bone, belly, torso. Come all the way down. Press into your fingers, your toes, your pubic bone. Lift your heart up, baby cobra. Hug elbows in. And then lower yourself down, tuck toes. Press into your hands. Glide your hips up and back, downward dog. Bend your knees, crouch yourself down. Let's send the right leg up, three-legged dog. Bring that knee under the chest, shift forward, core plank. Step right foot through to right thumb. Turn and drop the left foot, toes out to the side. Bend the knees, press down into the earth. Lift yourself up and we'll open it into a warrior two. Bending right knee, reaching out through the arms. And then we'll take the right hand to the right thigh, begin to pull the hips back towards the left, straighten that right leg or make it straighter, and reach that left arm up towards the ceiling. You can keep the right hand on the right thigh or right shin. And then soften that right knee, press yourself back up. Keeping the legs straight, we'll take the left hand to the left thigh, right arm reaching up overhead. And then bring yourself back into a warrior two. Hands come down to the mat, step yourself back into a plank. Drop your knees down to the mat, lower all the way down to your belly, hug the elbows in, lift your heart. Maybe you come all the way up for a full cobra if you feel ready. Lower down, tuck your toes, send your hips up and back into your down dog. And then crouch down, send left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend that knee, draw it underneath your chest, shift forward, step left foot through. Turn and drop the right foot, soften the knees, press down into the earth, lift yourself up and open it into a warrior two. Arms reach wide. We'll take the left hand to the left thigh. Begin to straighten the left leg as you pull the hips back. Open the right arm up, triangle pose. Maybe left hand stays on the thigh or moves to the shin. Side bend here, so no need to get that hand all the way down to the floor. And then soften that left knee, press into the foot, lift yourself up. We'll take the right hand to the right thigh, reach the left arm up and over the ear. And then bring yourself back through, warrior two. And then hands come down to the mat. Step yourself back into your plank. And now either lower down into your belly, bring yourself up into a cobra, or we'll take it into chaturanga, low push-up, rolling forward on your toes. Bend your elbows, lower yourself halfway down-ish. Then come onto tops of your feet. Keep your thighs lifted. Pull your heart forward. Upward dog. And then we'll meet back in downward dog. And step or hop it up to the top of your mat. Fold yourself back in. Forward fold. And then all the way up you come. Arms reach up overhead. Hands back to heart. Reach your arms up. Fold yourself in. Halfway lift to a flat back. Plant your hands down to the mat. Step yourself back to plank. Find your flow. We will meet in downward dog. Crouch down, send left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend that knee, shift it forward. We'll step the left foot through. Turn and drop that right foot. Bend both knees, press down into the earth, lift up. Open it, warrior two. Then left hand to the left thigh. Begin to straighten the left leg. Hinge from that left hip. Find that side bend, reach that right arm up. Left hand stays at hip or moves to shin or floor or block. And then soften the left knee. Lift yourself up. Take the right hand to the right thigh, reach that left arm up and arch yourself back. And then bring yourself back up. Warrior two. From here, we'll take it over into a half moon pose. If you would like blocks for this, you're welcome to grab your blocks, have them up at the top of your mat. We'll begin to send the weight forward into that left foot. Begin to reach your left hand for the top corner of the mat or your block. Draw that right knee in towards your chest and then open that right leg up and back, stacking the right hip on top of the left. Right toes turning out to the right side. Can reach the right arm up. Keep left hand down on floor or block, or maybe you pick up that left hand, draw it up towards your chest. Poet's pose. And then left hand comes back down. You step yourself back, open it back into warrior two, and then hands to the mat. Step yourself back into your plank. Find your flow. Meeting back in our downward dog, crouch down. Let's send right leg up this time. Bend that right knee, shift forward, find your core plank, step right foot through, turn, drop that left foot, soften the knees, lift it up, open it, warrior two. Begin to straighten that right leg, bring right hand to that thigh or shin, folding from the right, left arm reaches up. And then soften that right knee, press into that foot, lift yourself up. Left hand comes to the left thigh, right arm up along the ear, arch it back. And then bring yourself back up, warrior two. And then now into our half moon pose. Ardha Chandrasana. Take the right hand to the top corner of the mat or your block. Slide that left foot in, draw that knee up towards chest, and then open that left leg up. Toes pointing out to the side, stack that left hip. Reach left arm up. Stay here. Or if you like, maybe you lift up that right hand. And then we'll release the hand. Bend the right knee, step that left foot back to the mat, open it back up, warrior two. Hands come back to the mat, step yourself back into your plank, find your flow. Meeting back in our downward dog. From down dog, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Find a forward fold at the back of the mat. And then turn your toes out, heels in, lower yourself down into a squat pose. Palms together, elbows inside the knees pressing in, elbows pressing out, spine nice and long, tail reaching down and back, crown of the head reaching up. And then hands behind you, lower your bum down to the mat. Again, let's take soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. Can keep the hands underneath you, pressing down into the fingers, sitting up tall, or you could begin to fold it forward, reaching your heart towards the top of your mat. And then we'll lift it up. Let's take the legs wide. Upavishta Konasana. Again, you can have fingers under shoulders, toes, knees pointing up. You could stay here or walk the hands forward, fold it in, and then bring yourself up. Let's keep left leg where it is. Draw that right sole of the foot into that left inner thigh. Fingers behind you, sit up tall, or fold it forward. And then we'll bring it up, and then can turn towards the left leg this time and either stay upright here or fold forward over that left leg. And then bring it up. Let's change the legs, send that right leg out wide. Take that left foot inside that right inner thigh, fingers under the shoulders, sit up tall. Stay here or fold yourself forward. And then walk it back up. Turn to face right leg. Stay here, upright, or you can fold forward over that right leg. And then bring it up. Again, soles of the feet together, sitting up tall. Now let's take the left leg, plop it over on top of the right, take the top of the left foot, let it sit inside the arch of the right foot. Take your fingers around behind you and lift your heart and your gaze up and to the right. And now we'll come through center, shift your legs over. So now left is on the bottom, right leg is on the top. Top of that right foot will sit in the arch of that left foot. Fingers around behind you, press into your fingers, lift your heart, lift your gaze up and to the left. And then bring it back to center. Comfortable seat, whatever feels good for you. Let's take palms back together at the heart. Let's come back to our intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, compassionate with ourselves. Thank you very much for sharing this short, gentle flow with me today. With love and gratitude, namaste.